Hey yo guys, welcome to Blessedarch TV and today's topic is how to give the ultimate juries. So hey yo sweet people, how are you today? So it's the month of November, the semester is coming to an end and you know what that means. Final juries. Now before I go forward with this video, I have made another video called Types of Jurors. It's a little comic video on my other channel called Blessedarch. So I don't think I'll be able to place the link here, so the link would be in the description below. Please go watch that as well. Take some time out of your busy schedule, have a laugh, and if you do like that video, share it. I hope you do like it though. And it's called Types of Jurors. Link below. Go. So how to give the ultimate juries? Let's get started. Okay, of course there's a lot I can tell you for when the semester starts because the whole process starts long before just giving the final juries. If you actually want to give amazing juries, you have to start as the semester starts. But because all that is through and it's all coming to an end, right now I'm just focusing on your final presentation. Everything is done and now I'm just talking about the speaking part of it. Tip number 1, use a language you are comfortable in. I have seen a lot of people stumble in their juries not because their work is any less or they've forgotten something. It's because they're not effectively trying to communicate in a language that they're completely comfortable in. See, speaking English is good and it does help you a lot in a lot of ways. It helps you express in a lot of ways. And you should practice speaking English as well. But that does not mean you start practicing one day before the final jury. So go with a language you're completely comfortable in and express your design to the best, because right now in your final jury, days before it, what matters is not if you can speak in English or not. What matters is if you can effectively put your design forward. Tip number 2, always start with introductions. First of all, introduce yourself and greet the juror. Next, I want you to introduce your project and then introduce your site. Be specific, be clear. Tip number 3, begin with the concept. Do not, I repeat, do not rush to your site plan and start telling the juror where you enter your site from. See, architecture is not just about the final product. Especially in architecture school, it is as much about the process. So I want you to take your time here and explain the whole idea behind your project. Okay, so when we talk about concepts, a lot of people think concepts are these metaphorical things that you take. Daniel Levinsky, Jewish Museum, how he made it. There are a lot of examples of concepts that are spellbinding, but they're metaphorical concepts. And a lot of people think that is what concepts are. Well, that is true. That is what concepts can be, but that is not necessarily what concepts are. Concepts are anything that you started your design with, any idea in your mind. So when I say start with your concept, I'm saying start with that idea. Tell them, show them that idea. If it's a picture, if it's something that inspired you, one single picture that inspired you to create your whole design, show them that picture. Tell them what inspired you. Start with whatever you had in mind. That is always the best way to start your jury. Tip number 4, do not talk about things that you did not spend time on. See, architecture is as much about the process and experimentation as it is about the final product. If you have not worked on something, do not talk about it. And if it is something important, I would say do not talk about it as much. Show it to them, talk about it, and move on to the thing that you actually worked on. Try and take your jurors' eyes away from what you've not worked on. See, what happens is you can always come up with things on the spot and start speaking out of your ass. But let's have something straight. A lot of people cannot find their way out of their own words. So once they start rolling that ball, the jurors are actually much more experienced than you, and they see right through you. The more you keep talking about something that you've not done, the more you get entangled and the more complicated things start to get. The whole jury would then revolve around something that you've not even done. You'll be talking about it for a long time. So try and skip it, try and just move over it. Tip number 5, and this is something I learned the hard way. I kind of get it now. Do not overspeak. Yes, you can overspeak in juries. Do not make things up on the spot. By now, if I've not done something, I accept it in the juries as well, and frankly, that is the way it should be. I'm not saying it may not work, but some jurors see right through your bluff sometimes. Tip number 6, learn to listen. Okay, yes, juries are for talking about your projects, but it is equally as important to listen to your juror. See, I'm not telling you to agree completely with what the juror is saying. Neither am I telling you to completely stay silent and just let the juror in sometimes just walk all over you. But that being said, slow down. Let them also talk. See, they are in the room taking your juries because they have something that you lack, and that is experience. Tip number 7, practice, practice, practice. See, I know it might start to sound lame, but days before the jury, I start playing the jury in my head. I know what I want to talk about, I kind of know the timings, I make up some dialogues, I know what I'm going to talk about, and I kind of rehearse it in my own head. To people who are not into speaking as much as I am, I would suggest speaking in front of a mirror. Practicing in front of a mirror goes a long way, because when you're speaking in front of a mirror, you'll actually be able to see yourself when you stumble, when you stop, or how your hands are moving, how your body is moving. If you look confident enough, you'll be able to notice all that when you're looking and talking to yourself in front of a mirror. So days before the jury, just practice what you want to say and just revise it in front of a mirror. Trust me, it works. Tip number 8, always put on a smile. Okay, this I think is one of the most important tip that not just for this jury, but you can take through with all your life. Learn to detach yourself. You are not your work. And the sooner you realize that, it kind of changes that sense within you that you start making your project better and you start changing it for the better, but also you understand that just because somebody's criticizing your project doesn't mean they're criticizing you. So you do not have to depend on whether everybody likes your project or not. You learn to stay happier. So even if your juror is sometimes criticizing what you've done, do not snap at them, and under no circumstances, please do not disrespect them. If nothing else, they are the ones who decide whether you'll pass or fail. So do not try and disrespect them. Just smile, and even if you do not agree with what they are saying, politely tell them that. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you like it. I hope all these tips do work for you. Do let me know if any of these tips helped you, and tell me how your final juries went, all in the comments below. And that is it. Please like this video, please share this video with as many people as you can, and please subscribe to this channel. Please click the bell icon so that whenever I create a new video, you'll be notified immediately. Also, as I told you before, Types of Jurors is a comic video that I made on my second channel, Blessedarch. So I think it will be somewhere here, otherwise the link is in the description below. Please go, please like, share and subscribe to that channel and that video as well. That is it. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye. Okay, hi guys, thank you for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. But before you do all that, I actually need a little bit of help. I took part in this competition. It's an architectural competition and it has public voting. So I need your help. So please go down. The link is in the description below. You'll find it. It has the link to my thesis project. All you have to do is go there, sign in through Gmail or Facebook, scroll down, and then there would be a heart sign which would say appreciate this project. I would really appreciate it if you could click on that appreciate sign and help me win this contest. Thank you guys so much in advance, and
And that is it. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye bye.